And in the co-main event, we got Valentina Shevchenko taking on Manon Fiorot. And there's a little spice on this fight. I mean, Manon's been calling for this fight for a while. She's resorted to some social media trash talk to secure the fight, which it got her this fight. She hasn't fought in over a year, so that is something that you got to take into account. She kind of waited out for this opportunity, but she got it, and her trash talk kind of rubbed Valentina the wrong way. Valentina has that, Michael Jordan, I took that personally thing going on where she always, if you watch her throughout her career, if fighters say even the smallest thing about her negative, she is going to take that to heart and use that as fuel for her fire and really, try to find things to motivate herself for it and get intense for the fight. But man, I mean, I do think, sometimes you got to let sleeping dogs lie. I mean, she's older, and maybe her motivation wouldn't have been on 10 for Manon Fiorot, but I think it is now that Manon was talking a little bit. It got Valentina off the couch and probably in great shape, ready to defend her belt and have this second reign as champion. But Manon Fiorot is the favorite for a reason because she's undefeated, 7-0 in the UFC, and not an easy out whatsoever. She's going to be the bigger, stronger, more physical fighter, and she throws more volume on the feet. I mean, Valentina is 37 years old at this point. She just had 3 fights in a row with the same girl. And even though Manon's 35 as well, she has less wear and tear. And, we'll see if she can come in here and get this victory here. But southpaw versus southpaw on the feet, Manon is a lot more basic with what she throws. I mean, she really only throws 1-2. She'll throw that side kick. She'll throw some 3-2s, but she doesn't have a lot of variation. That's what she brings, and she brings the length, the speed, and she has decent pop. I wouldn't say she has crazy power. I mean, she doesn't get a lot of finishes, but she has enough power where she could hold you off and kind of control the pace. And on top of that, she could really out physical these girls in the clinch. She can hit takedowns. We saw her against Erin Blanchfield, who's a really good grappler, have success taking down Blanchfield and defending all her takedowns, which was impressive. And she was able to go 5 rounds at a high pace. She's very high volume, even though she throws a lot of the same attacks and same weapons. She's throwing them a lot. But in this matchup, it's going to be interesting because Valentina, with the southpaw versus southpaw look, it is going to be harder to land those strikes. And Valentina has so much experience on the feet where when it's a southpaw versus southpaw matchup and these girls are both really good strikers, it could come down to just who can control the distance better, who has the better rhythm, who can kind of break the other girl's rhythm. And Valentina could have a slight edge in that, but the thing is, though, I feel like Manon throws more numbers, and she's going to be a little bigger, and that's going to even it out on the feet for me. And I think that these girls are going to jam the distance a lot and end up clinching a lot. And that's where I kind of think Manon is going to use that strength and show that she's the bigger girl, like we saw Tyler Santos do. And if she could take down Valentina, she could probably get her back and control her and bank rounds that way. I don't really see a finish for Manon on the ground, but I think that she could control. For Valentina, though, I mean, if she could have a performance like her last fight where she can mix in the doubles and put Manon on her back, that's something that we've never seen before. We've never seen Manon on the ground, on bottom, how she would react to that. And I think on the feet, it's going to be very tit for tat, very competitive, very close. So I'm edging Manon just because she's younger. I think she, is bigger, probably a little stronger, and is going to be able to win the clinch exchanges, which I think is going to win the fight for her. But this fight is plus 100 for Valentina, minus 120 for a reason. It's really close. I could see Valentina using her experience to win this. I don't like the layoff for Manon. I feel like I wish she was a little more active before she got this fight, but I'm still going to pick her here. And I'm going to say Manon Fiorot wins a decision.